Boring Snakes by Adam. Chapter 1, Introduction to Snakes and Yawning. Snakes are very boring creatures due to several reasons, and it is my sad and solemn duty to record the scientific behavior for the 8th billionth time why snakes are dull creatures, and no one should ever do a report on serpents or green mamba, Dendroaspis augusticeps, blackneck spitting cobra, Naya nigricaulis, royal python, Python regius, etc. First, I should set something straight. I am not going to tell you stuff preschool children should know, like snakes don't have legs. Or snakes have no eyelids, only a glossy covering called brill, etc. Okay. You might not have known that, but that is a basic fact and the thing that sets snakes apart from lizards, since lizards have eyelids and snakes do not. The glass snake is not a snake due to its lids, even though it has no limbs. Chapter 2, Dull Record Breakers. As I said before, serpents are very boring to read about, and I must regret choosing this subject. And so now I should tell the boring records of serpents. The longest named is the reticulated python, and it is very long. Boring. This python has been known to reach a great length of 10.7000000000000 meters. Even though the reticulated python is the longest, it is not the heaviest. That record belongs to Eunectus marinus, or as most people that are smart enough not to read boring and dull books would call it, an anaconda, which can be 7.5 meters in length and is thought to grow 10 meters, but they have never captured a specimen of that length. The Eunectus marinus dwells in or near water due to the fact that it is heavy and has a hard time supporting its weight, so it spends the majority of its time in the waters of the Amazon and its neighbors, feeding on capybara, toucan, parrots, young crocodiles, monkeys, etc. The Eunectus marinus gives birth to 67 centimeter young a year. The largest poisonous snake is the Indian cobra, Naya, which has one not completely uninteresting feature, a hood made of loose skin stretched by its ribs. The smallest snake record is probably the most boring thing in the world to write about. So I will quickly get this over with. The smallest serpent is the West Indian thread snake at the length of 10 centimeters. Chapter 2.5, Duller Record Breakers. And now for almost the last record of this boring chapter. It is the record of the Dendroaspis polylepis, the fastest snake that has been known to slither at speeds of 7 miles an hour. Sorry, I couldn't get that in metric. The Dendroaspis polylepis, black mamba, is also the largest snake that can inject venom in all of Africa, with a length of 4.0 meters. The reason I preferred to call this serpent its Latin name, Dendroaspis polylepis, instead of a black mamba, is that it is olive, not black. English titles can be quite flawed. The Dendroaspis polylepis has a bite powerful enough to kill 2 more than a trio of man. The Dendropolylepis is one of the few serpents that does not hide if provoked. Finally, I have come to the end of this miserable chapter, with only the puff adder to stand in my way. Its only boring record is that out of the 2,700 snakes or so in the world, it is the cause of a lot of bites because, like the black mamba, it does not run away like a child if disturbed. So I'm happy to conclude that snakes come in many shapes and sizes, as well as I am one chapter closer to finishing this dull report. Thank you.